All right, so as a brand new Jeep owner, not only do you get access to an unlimited supply of rubber ducks, you also get access to the Jeep Adventure Academy, which is a single-day course that's typically geared towards beginners that helps you understand the basics of your Jeep as well as what it's capable of. Now, some of the things that are covered in one of these courses is they cover things such as spotting, picking a line, some basic safety while you're out on the trail, and some recovery techniques. Now, all of this is also done while they're providing you food, so breakfast and lunch, as well as a safety blanket of medical and mechanic teams in case something were to happen. Now, the other thing is it helps you get used to using your skid plates if you aren't already. These Jeep Adventure Academies happen all over the US, but the one we picked was the one at the Rubicon Trail. So let's go ahead and check this out. So for this Jeep Adventure Academy, we're going to be running 2 miles of the 22-mile long Rubicon Trail. We already met up for breakfast and had our driver's meeting, and by the looks of this traffic jam, we've reached the first obstacle, which is the Gatekeeper. From the Gatekeeper, we're going to go out to the Granite Bowl. We're then going to stop for lunch and a recovery course at a Jeep Jamboree private campground. From there, we're going to work our way back, and we should be done by 3 p.m. And you could probably walk the Rubicon Trail faster than you could drive it. Most of the time, I think my speedometer never went past 5 miles per hour. It took us probably 3 or 4 hours with a group this size to advance the 2 miles to the private campground. So that's something to keep in mind when you're coming to, I guess, the Rubicon Trail or one of these Jeep Adventure Academies, that you might be sitting around for a while. All right, so it looks like it's our turn to go through the Gatekeeper. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we made it past the Gatekeeper, and it definitely looks a lot harder than it actually was. Now, it probably had to do with the spotters from Jeep Adventure Academy. They were all really well coordinated and communicating to one another, letting each other know if something looked strange, looked off, or if I guess the tire was coming too far off the ground on any of these vehicles. The other thing that really helped out is that they were all using the same hand signals, so the transition between one spotter to another was pretty seamless. After the Gatekeeper, we ended up at the Granite Bowl, which was a relatively, or I guess comparatively easier section of the trail. But from here, we all just bunched up, waited for everyone to get past through the Gatekeeper, and from here we ended up going to one of Jeep Jamboree's private campgrounds. There we had lunch, and we also had a quick recovery class where they went over how to use your winch, how to use a tree strap, and just different safety precautions that you should be taking. For example, when the line snaps, it releases a lot of energy. So you don't want to be within what's known to, I guess, the triangle of death, which is going to be a section where if the line snaps, that's where it's going to be going through. And if you're there, like, it could cause some serious damage. They also told us that it's a good idea to also pop open your hood, just in case something does come flying back at you. It doesn't actually hit the driver or passenger, it hits the hood and dissipates its energy there. You would think that going back out should be easy. I mean, we already came this way and already know like what's going on. However, trails like this one tend to be completely different when you're doing it in the other direction. So let's go ahead and see what happens on our way back out. All right. We made it back out. So I guess in conclusion, the Jeep Adventure Academy is great for beginners, especially those that want to test out the limits of their Jeep in a controlled environment. Because that's pretty much what it is. The Jeep Adventure Academy staff is super helpful, and they also have all the tools you need to get you back out in case you run into any issues. I put the link for the Jeep Adventure Academy website down in the description in case you're wanting to learn more about them. Now, as for us, it's barely 2 p.m. I think we might go do some exploring, but that's going to be for another video. If you want to check that out, feel free to subscribe and stay tuned.